Wondering which camera you should buy? No problem, I feel it. With so many different camera options out there, I know it can be hard to choose and pick which one. But luckily for you, you got me. Today we're gonna go over which camera you should get based on your particular situation, because not everybody uses their camera in the same way or for the same things. What's up? This your boy Watching Me Ball. Shout out to all my shooters and hey Aurora. There's entirely too many different niches and genres to cover in the camera industry, so I narrowed it down to a couple umbrella sections that should encompass almost everything. So to start it off, I'm gonna answer the question of which camera should I buy if I wanna do vlogging or YouTube. A lot of people wanna do vlogging and YouTube, so I can understand why this one is a hot topic. So for my beginners, people who are literally just jumping off the porch, I would go with your iPhone. If you have an Android, then I can't really, But if you got an iPhone, you can start right away. Literally just get you a little tripod from Best Buy, Walmart, and set it up in your room or set it up anywhere literally and just take it with you and just explore. The whole goal first is consistency. So once you get past that, then we'll talk about more expensive cameras or more intermediate levels, because I wouldn't exactly say there's a pro camera I would recommend for YouTube. I mean, in my opinion, you don't need the highest quality unless you're gonna do a filmmaking channel or something, really polished and networked with it. Drum roll, please. The two cameras that I would recommend would be number one, the Canon M50, super inexpensive, light, small, compact, you can rock out. Then you also have the Sony a6400, which has a flip-up screen that faces directly towards you. It makes it kind of convenient for you to do that type of stuff. But I would recommend probably getting a lavalier with that one, because an on-camera microphone is gonna be blocking your screen. They also got other little mounting kits and all kind of different stuff, but we getting off subject. So second, I wanna talk about my hybrid shooters. That's somebody who shoots both photo and video, and they kind of squish them together in a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So first we wanna start with the beginner level. And as a beginner, I would still recommend a Sony a6400. It takes nice pictures, super compact, light. You can take it everywhere you wanna go, you'd be good. And it'll get you started as far as learning what you need to learn to really hone your skills. The next tier up from that though, I would go with the Canon R5. And y'all already know how I feel about Canon, so I ain't finna say a bunch of nice stuff, but it take good pictures and yeah, the video sucks, but it'll be fine. And lastly, my personal favorite, which would be the Sony a7R series. And I'm not exactly sure which number they own right now, because man, God knows they drop so many cameras nowadays, but if you can afford it, I will go with the newest one because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna give you great image quality as far as photos, and it's gonna give you stunning video, unlike other brands. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as we keep going in the list. Stay tuned to the end because I do have a bonus, and I'm gonna say my favorite camera right now. Next one on the list would be the Videographer. And for me, a videographer can be somebody who's doing events, corporate work, weddings, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You use your camera a lot, but you're primarily focused on video and video only. And you're normally a solo shooter. So as a beginner videographer, the camera that I would recommend would be the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. Mainly because it is easy to use, amazing image quality with raw capabilities, and you can't beat it for the price. Stepping it up a notch, the next cameras that I would recommend would be the Blackmagic Pocket 6K, which has basically all the same specs as the 4K, but shoots 6K, has an EF mount, so it's a little bit better. You could also go with the 6K Pro, which has built-in ND filters. Next, I would recommend as an intermediate videographer, the Sony FX3. Literally love this camera. It comes with a top handle that has audio built in, great image quality, amazing in low light. Oh, I'm gushing. Next, you go to the pro level. As a videographer in the pro level, I'm expecting you to pull up with a Sony FX6, maybe a Canon C300, C500, Sony FX9. These are all the big boy cameras, the powerhouses that can really handle doing, whatever is getting thrown your way as far as a videographer. Obviously, at this point, once you start using those type of cameras, I'm not expecting you to be on a crew by yourself, but most of those cameras are still fully functional, whether you have a crew or not. All right, and the last one is filmmaking. This one is for the culture. This is for the people who are creating shorts, series, feature films, etc. The people who are really putting in the hard work and creating their own content and putting their own pieces of art together. For these recommendations, I'm gonna start it off just like I did with all the other ones. You have the beginner, intermediate, and a pro. As a beginner, it really doesn't matter what you grab. Once again, you can use your phone, you can use whatever you have lying around, because your whole goal is to just really learn how to be a filmmaker. Don't get caught up in the camera right away. Wait till you're a little further down and really invest it into your career. Second, now as an intermediate shooter who's primarily focus on just filmmaking, I'm definitely recommending you straight to Blackmagic. I know they've been on this list a couple of times, but honestly, they're killing it as a company, and I feel like they actually have us, the culture, the filmmakers, the creators in mind when they create these products. So the Blackmagic Pocket 4K or 6K, and honestly, at an intermediate level, you might even want to look at the Ursa Mini G2. I think that camera's fantastic, and the image quality that it produces, skin tones that it renders, I love it. One of my shorts probably will be shot on it one day, but y'all know me, I'm actually a red shooter, which gets us into the pro category. And as a pro shooter doing film, I personally can only recommend red because I haven't shot with Ari yet, and I haven't gotten to really learn what Ari brings to the table. So I don't want to be one of those people that just be like, go get you an Alexa Mini. That's cap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never touched it. I ain't never did it. Once I do it though, I will let y'all know. But for my pro recommendations, like I said, I would go red. I think the red Komodo is a powerhouse. I think the red Raptor is amazing. And even if you can't go that, expensive, I don't really want to say expensive. I don't think those are expensive. And even if you don't want to go that route, you could pick up a Scarlett W like I did. Yeah, it's getting good. All right. I told y'all, I promised if you stayed to the end that you would get to hear what my favorite camera right now is. And no surprise, it is actually my Sony FX3. Literally, this camera does anything and everything I needed to. I've taken it all the way to Jamaica to shoot commercials. I've done commercial work here. I've done fitness videos. I've done events. I've done literally anything and everything that you can think of. Music videos. We slap it on a gimbal. We've hung it outside of a car. Like, this camera is such a workhorse that we just literally throw it in every situation and it just comes out swinging. So because of that, I commend Sony and I say that they put together a fantastic product. The Sony FX3 is my favorite camera right now. And no matter what category you're in, if you can afford to get a Sony FX3, that's probably where I would recommend you go. All right, y'all. So that's actually all of my recommendations. Go back through the video. I'm also gonna put some links down below so that way it's a little easier for you guys to find it. I appreciate everybody watching the videos. And like I said, I'm back, baby. We gonna get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming with the heat. If you need me, holla at me. I'm gonna be on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch Jimmy Ball. Y'all know what it is. Peace.